It finally happened. Native Instruments, they went on and sold. Let's talk about it. Alright, so I'm just waking up in the morning. Gotta thank God, of course. Native Instruments apparently sold their company to the InMusic brand. Now that's the same company that owns the Akai MPC. Now it's very, very interesting because we've been looking at it. We've been seeing it happen in the news. I'm thinking that this is a good idea, but I'm also thinking that this could be just another way to conglomerize all of the tech industries with the softwares, and it could turn out to be bad. I've been using the Maschine since 2011, and like I've had just about every Maschine except the Maschine Plus. And my favorite was the Maschine Studio. That was like my second Maschine. I had the Maschine Micro first, and then I got Maschine Studio like shortly after, maybe like 6 months later. I got the Maschine Studio on a used deal, and I bought it, and I was in love with the Maschine Studio because it had the two screens on it, and it was just something that I could see. I'm more tactile when it comes to production, so I'm more of a hands-on type of guy. So like that's why I'm actually into the MPCs at the moment. I was using the Maschine for years and years and years, and I literally went from the MK1 to the 2 to the 3, and I had all of the micros, MK1, 2, and 3 micro. My favorite micro is the one I currently still have, MK2. Love this micro because the screen is a little bit bigger than the MK3 one. So I do like this MK2 micro. So I do keep a Maschine around. I've gotten rid of my MK3, not micro. I had the regular standard version of the MK3. I got rid of all of my I had two MK3 micros, and I got rid of both of them because I just really was not using them, and they were sitting around. And then it was a little bit stripped down from what I was used to on the MK2 micro, which was the bigger screen and I could see more detail. So I ended up getting rid of those, and I just kept my MK2 micro. And over the time, I'm accumulating all of these controllers, not knowing that I'm actually just in search of something standalone. I actually just wanted to have a tactile device that I can make music with without being dependent on the computer. So once I figured that out, I actually invested in the MPC Key 37, and that was my entry into standalone devices. Now I've had a couple things over the time, but I never really dug into them. I've had an MPC 1000, I've had an MPC 2000 XL, I've had an SP 202, and I've had other smaller, I had a Boss standalone little drum machine, little analog drum machine, and I had a few things. And I never really dug deep into them until after experiencing some of the hardware controllers for software. So once I realized that I really wasn't into the hardware controllers, I wanted to dig deep into a standalone unit. Now with that standalone unit, I was able to just take it and go. Maybe it's on my desk, maybe it's in my bag. I have a keyboard carrying bag, maybe it's in that. But either way, I can produce, and I don't have to look at a big computer screen, or I could just hear sounds and kind of just mess around with the pads and the keys. Now, to get back on topic with Native Instruments selling out to not selling out, to get back on topic to Native Instruments selling to InMusic brand. Now, with all that being said, I think the best scenario, the best outcome in this whole situation would be for Native Instruments to not, InMusic brand, not get rid of the company, not downgrade the company, but integrate them more into the MPC devices and softwares to where we have massive standalone, we have contact standalone, tractor, we have all that stuff standalone inside the standalone devices. That'll be so dope and cool. I'll be on board. But as of now, I honestly have no hope for Native Instruments to come out with a new software or whatever. I just seen the 3.5 update, and I'm not wild or anything. I wish they would have added like some other stuff, but we could talk about that at another time. With that being said, InMusic brand, that's all I'll say. It was a good buy. It's gonna be good integration for Akai and some other brands that they own, because they own a few, and I think it could be good.